Hey guys, Megan here, and if you've been following me on social media, you know that for the last 3 days I've been participating in this little body cleanse called the 3-day refresh, and I just wanted to talk about my experience with detoxing. I don't know why, but for some reason my body was absolutely going haywire. I didn't know how to stick to my goals. I started getting really weird. I started cheating too much. I stopped working out for a little bit. Then I tried intermittent fasting to get back on track, and all of a sudden wasn't getting hungry at all. I was just going through all these weird motions of trying different things, and I was just like, okay, enough is enough. I need to restart, I need to refresh, and I want to start off on the right note, so I did this detox. So one thing that I really loved about the 3-day refresh was the fact that it's only 3 days. You're really not eating a lot on detox. This one thankfully had me eating some. I know that there's some detoxes where all you do is eat soup or you juice and like only drink shakes and stuff like that, but this one I was allowed to eat fruits, vegetables, and healthy fats. They were spaced out and they were timed out, so it's not like I could eat an unlimited amount of them, but at least I got to eat something that was solid. So overall, my experience with the 3-day refresh was actually really, really good. Of course, I was hungry sometimes, but I actually wasn't like completely hangry. I was surprised with how well I did, considering I stopped eating tons of the foods that I normally eat, and for 3 days I had to go without coffee. But I was allowed to drink tea and I was pumping water, so that was a really, really good thing for me. Like I said, I don't know if I could have lasted if it was longer than 3 days. Just so you know, I didn't work out during the 3 days, so if you are considering doing a detox where you're not consuming a lot, I really wouldn't recommend it. I just feel like you're gonna overexert yourself and use so much energy, and that's kind of bad when you're hardly eating anything. Now, I didn't do this for weight loss purposes. Like I said, I did this because my body was feeling yucky. I also have like chronic bloat. I just always feel bloated. I'm not sure what foods don't agree with me, but I know that there's a lot that don't. I'm one of those people that as soon as I eat something, be it healthy or not, I will kind of blow up a little bit, and I'm not sure why, and I really wanted to get to the bottom of that. So on that note, the past 3 days, I have never felt more lean, never felt more slim, and that's a really great feeling because you don't realize how much and how often you're carrying around unnecessary bloat. It was literally like having morning abs all the time, which was great. Obviously not sustainable because you need to eat more, but it was great for the 3 days, and I'm hoping that I can get to a point where I'm creating more of a habit of just being more conscious and like consciously saying no to junk food. For some reason, my family like all came together and decided that this was the 3 days that they were gonna bring chips and chocolate and burgers and all this stuff into the house, and I had to really say no to that, so it was really good practice. I slept really well on it actually. I dreamt like all night, and but funny enough, most of my dreams were about food, but I slept really well and I was very, very energized. I know people have different experiences with detoxes. Some people get really tired because they're not eating as much, but I was like up, ready to go every single morning. Okay, so, you know, we can't do a detox video without talking about this. So if you want to know about poop, poop will always be funny. Make sure you go and check out my blog where I talk about the regularity on the refresh. Now, all in all, you guys know that weight loss wasn't my goal for this, but I did end up losing 4 pounds in the last 3 days. So a huge realization that I had, which I already knew before, is that I fluctuate very, very easy. I don't know if that's a woman thing, if it's biological, if it's the fact that we have like menstruation cycles, I'm not 100% sure, but I can put on pounds very, very easily, and I can literally have 5 pounds of bloat within a couple days. I also realized that A, I'm not eating enough vegetables during the day, and B, I'm not drinking enough water. I started eyeballing my portions, I started kind of going with the flow instead of meal prepping, and somewhere along the lines, a lot of veggies and a lot of water slipped through the cracks. So I'm gonna ensure that I have at least 3 meals a day that are packed with veggies. And I'm gonna try to drink a gallon of water a day. Honestly, that's a huge struggle for me. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, I'm not gonna lie. Drinking water is one of those areas that I always forget about, and even when I do chug water, I almost feel like I'm gonna regurgitate it because I'm not thirsty, I'm just drinking because I know I should be drinking. Definitely something I'm gonna work on for the future. Now let's talk about the downside of the refresh. There wasn't really any major downsides for me. Obviously, I was hungry, and by the end of the night, around 9 or 10, I was ready to go to bed. But I don't necessarily think that those are like the worst things that could possibly happen. The other downside was that I was thinking about food a lot. So now that I'm on my last day, I just finished it yesterday, so I'm on the 4th day of the 3-day refresh. I'm really, really conscious and concerned about the fact that I'm gonna binge. I have a bit of an obsessive personality, I'm not gonna lie, so I am worried about that like cheat meal where I go and eat everything in sight. But I'm doing good. Right now I'm doing good. You're also going to be real gassy on this refresh. Every day you have to drink a fiber sweep. If you're gassy, you're doing it right. I read the book. It said everything's going according to plan. It's just your system kind of cleansing out all of the toxins. And finally, would I do the 3-day refresh again? I think I definitely would do it again, probably every quarter though, and not every month. But I rate the 3-day refresh 2 huge thumbs up. If you want to know anything about it, don't hesitate to reach out to me and talk to me about whether it's best for you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys later.